Hey guys, welcome to week 145 of the Super Mario World Romhack Races. Today's level is titled Without a Paddle and was created by Kerr. It features a unique gimmick where the entire level is considered to be underwater only when Mario is holding an item. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Romhack Races week 145. Shout out to Binovic for making the ASM for this level, which is what's going to be powering our gimmick that we see. So that I can see I start swimming as soon as I grab that shell. I had kind of been assuming that I would be still in water after I threw it, so didn't exactly know what to do with it once it went out of my hands. I can tell I need to hit that other shell down and grab it so that I'm back in the water again. I don't know if I show it right here, but that white net will kill any sprite that touches it. Well, just like that. And this next part, I can tell I need to shell jump over top. But the underwater aspect means that shell jumps work a little bit differently than what I'm used to. Normally I would just be holding down the jump button the entire time. But if you do that here, it puts you too high up in the air to be able to bounce off the shell. So you have to release the button and then hold it down only when you touch the shell. Pretty good use of throw blocks here. It was really generous that they gave you extras so that you didn't have to do everything immediately off of the first grab. You could see there that I tried throwing that block up to allow the Koopa to kick it, but it being underwater for just a couple frames after I let it go, it stops its upward momentum. So now I'm just trying to figure out how to get the block up there safely without getting stuck up there myself. You have to swim really high up towards the top of that rope. That was probably one of the hardest things to do in the level. Now, getting over here for the first time, I actually got a little bit lucky that I was able to grab that shell as I was falling down off the ledge. That kind of told me what I needed to do for the future. And here I need to shell jump into this pipe. But I missed it because like I said earlier, I need to be doing my inputs a little bit differently than I normally would for shell jumps. I have to let go of jump, and then only press it again right as I'm touching the shell. I was a little upset with myself for missing it because you have to do a shell jump every time you start this section over. So I really felt like I should have known better. Alright, so this shell right here, it was actually kind of tricky to grab. You had to move pretty quickly to the right and snatch it up, but then turn back over to the left so that you wouldn't ram yourself into the wall to kill yourself. Another shell jump. Thankfully I'm practiced on those. And I got really confused as to what I needed to do here. I have a lot of options, and I can go back, I can reset everything as I need to. So I respawn this Goomba so I can get another look at it. I know that if I throw something into those blocks, it's probably going to have a vine coming out, which we saw there. But it's a matter of hitting one of those vines and getting something else in my hand that I was just struggling to come up with. There, this might have worked, kicking this Goomba over to the right. I wind up throwing this P-switch into the block, which winds up placing it on top of it instead of hitting the block. And again here, I think this would have worked because now I'm actually hitting the block I think if I had went on top of that vine, I would have been in a safe place. And I could have waited for the Goomba to overlap the P-switch to be able to get through both of them. And now I'm finally stumbling across what I need to be doing, which is kicking the Goomba over, and he will hit the block all on his own. I need to either get something in my hand so I can keep swimming, or hit the P-switch, because I can see the coins that I need to land on over to the right there. Now I settled on that strategy where I let the P-switch fall through me to activate it, and then just jump off the vine. This area up here, my plan is to collect the coins, let the P-switch timer run out, and drop down onto the coins that have now turned back into brown blocks, and then just jump across. I don't really show it on here, but if you go too high up above the top of the screen, you wind up dying. I think there's something just up there to kill you. So I was afraid to move forward and potentially jump up too high and kill myself. Now that I'm watching this part another time, I think what I could have probably done is just collected some of those coins and dropped the spring down and jumped off of it to get over top. But either way works just fine. Now there, I need to be on Yoshi as I shell jump, which is really not that difficult. I just have to throw the shell at the proper time. I have to hold jump to get through that little white net without falling to my death. And those bonsai bills, I wasn't quite sure what to do with them when I first saw them. That Chuck, he's getting ready to jump. So if I bounce off the bonsai bills, I can be up in the air ready to catch him as he jumps, just like that. And now I can take this key over here. That left arrow gets me to respawn the Chuck, who jumps at me, and I just need to get him to jump again. And I wind up killing the key there too early, and the Chuck, now under the influence of regular gravity and not being underwater, he falls down too far to the left for me to be able to jump off of him. It's a matter of just timing, getting rid of that key. And this is a little bit more difficult. I need to throw that shell, and instead of jumping off of it, I need to get Yoshi to eat it. And it's just a really quick series of inputs that you need to do. It took me a while to get it right. So now I don't have anything in my hand, so Yoshi is just flying. That Rex that's right there, he is an orb. If I touch him, I will walk off the edge and die. But I can see the outline of the Kaizo block there, and I think I need to hit that to be able to stop myself from walking off the edge. Consistent, I said. I really like this third part a whole lot. If it wasn't for the last Yoshi trick, I'd be able to get through this pretty quickly. There we go. Alright, now what the heck do I do? A key. I was very, very worried I was going to lose that key. Hey, there we go. Ooh boy. 2:05:20. That time put me at 9th place out of the 13 racers who were able to finish the level. I've gotten a little bit behind on putting these videos up, but I'm going to keep putting them out, showing my part of the RomHack race every week. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more. You can find me on Twitch. My link is down in the description.
It's over!